สวัสดีค่ะ
If you have heard some not so great stuff about Pattaya, let me set the record straight. I am a local Thai, born and raised, and I reckon it's worth giving this place a good old look. Sure, you may have heard some tales about the infamous walking streets, but let me tell you, as local don't really fancy hanging around there much either.
Now, here's the kicker. Pattaya might surprise you. Even with all the buzz about ping pong show and such, it's actually a darn good beach spot, especially if you're making your way from Bangkok and want a quick seaside fix without jumping on the plane.
Curious about where us locals unwind when we are in Pattaya? Well, let me spill the beans. But before we dive in, just a heads up. If you are new to Thailand, be sure to grab our free cheat sheet down below in the description.
Let's talk about why folks, either tourists from abroad or locals like us, tend to steer clear of Pattaya.
Let me start by sharing our own story. I grew up in Bangkok and Pattaya has been our go-to vacation spot for as long as I can remember. My parents and my cousin even invested in a condominium there because we visited so often, usually just for the weekend since it's just a short drive from Bangkok. But things started to change over time. The traffic got worse, the beaches weren't as clean, and it seemed like there were crowds everywhere we turned. It stopped feeling like a relaxing getaway it used to be. Eventually, my parents decided to sell the condo and my cousin started renting it out instead.
Still, every now and then, when we've got a few days to spare and we are craving some vitamin C, we find ourselves heading back to Pattaya.
นี่ไง ถ้ามันโดนเนี่ย เดี๋ยวมันก็จะโดนกึกแล้วก็ลงหยุดเนี่ย มันก็จะเด้งขึ้นมา
Now, I will let you in on where us locals prefer to go. And I will tell you right now, it's not the walking street. But first, let's talk about how Pattaya is often seen as a sin city. Not by just us locals, but also many tourists from overseas. You can't miss the plethora of massage parlors around town. And let's be real, sometimes it's hard to tell if they are offering just massages or something more.
Then there's the infamous walking street and its ping pong shows. It seems like it's become the face of Pattaya in many people's mind. And if you have clicked on the video like this about Pattaya, chances are you have come across that as well.
So, why do I still believe Pattaya is worth a visit? Well, for starters, it's super close to Bangkok. You can hop on a bus or drive there in under 2 hours thanks to the new motorway. Being able to hit the beach without straying too far from the hustle and bustle of Bangkok is pretty convenient. Secondly, they have really made an effort to keep the city cleaner these days. It's not quite as pristine as it was 20 years ago when my family stopped going altogether, but it's definitely an improvement.
And let's not forget about the lively vibe of the city. If you are into a hustle and bustle of a bustling city, Pattaya won't disappoint.
There are cabaret shows, lots of pubs to choose from, and if you are into a whole walking street and extreme show scene, well, Pattaya's got you covered there too. Alright, let's clear something up right off the bat. Walking street isn't exactly our cup of tea. Sure, back in the teenage years, I was curious about it.
And yeah, I have checked it out once or twice, but honestly, it's not really my scene, especially with all the ping pong shows and whatnot.
But here's the thing that really got under my skin. Those places weren't exactly rolling out the welcome mat for us locals. I remember one time when I went to Pattaya with some male colleagues from overseas, and naturally they wanted to check out the walking street. But when we approached, the folks at the entrance made it crystal clear: no locals allowed. Alright, now that we have got that out of the way, let me share some spots we loved hitting up when we are in Pattaya.
This is Naglua Beach. This is our go-to spot for relaxation and unwinding.
If you are feeling a bit fancy, we will splurge on a beachfront hotel. Unlike the bustling Pattaya or Jomtien beaches that tourists flock to, Naglua is more about tranquility than flashy umbrellas or street vendors.
As for our top picks of accommodation is Ana Anan and Zentara Grand.
It's way quieter around here. perfect for those who prefer a more laid-back vibe. If this sounds like your scene, just jot down the beach name and plug it into Agoda or Booking.com when you are booking your stay in Pattaya. As for me, my friends and family, we are content chilling at a cozy hotel or resort, soaking up the sun or hunting down some tasty seafood to munch on. Now, let's talk about one of the best parts of visiting Pattaya, the food.
Since Pattaya is a beach city, you bet that their seafood is a must try if you are a fan. And here are some of the spots that we frequent. Mum Aroy is a place that serves up fresh seafood with that authentic Thai taste.
We have never had any issues with food poisoning here, and the atmosphere is just right. For something a bit fancier and with a fusion twist, we love this restaurant, the Chocolate Factory. The ambience is top-notch.
I always tell my friends visiting from overseas to be cautious about eating oysters in Pattaya.
And there are so many, many cafes in Pattaya, like Tutu Beach Club or this another cafe, Mermaids Cafe Pattaya, is all the rage, especially for Instagram-worthy shots. Stunning views of Pattaya. It's a chill spot to catch the sunset. Plus, there are indoor and outdoor seating areas to suit your preference.
This beach bar is decked out with surfboards for that cool, laid-back vibes.
Inside, you will find bright, colorful decor with a hint of American coolness. It's the ultimate summer hangout with open-air seating to enjoy the sea breeze. Next, the Oxygen Pattaya.
If you're looking for a spacious cafe with a private island vibe, this is it.
The Balinese-inspired decor adds a touch of luxury to your coffee sipping experience. Discovering the must-visit spots in Pattaya is a great activity, and trust me, it's not all about nightlife here. There are some incredible places to check out like Sanctuary of Truth and the Floating Market that are worth the trip alone. Let me give you a quick rundown of these places.
Sanctuary of Truth. This temple is the largest of its kind in Thailand, blending art styles from Ayutthaya period to Ratanakosi.
It's not just a museum. Visitors can even try their hand at wood carving or enjoy activities like elephant rides, horseback riding, and speedboat tours. Nong Nut Garden Pattaya. This is a popular attraction for families in Thailand. It is packed with all kinds of flora, from flowers to ornamental plants and botanical gardens. There are plenty of fun activities to enjoy here too, like paddle boarding, animal exhibits, Thai cultural show, or even dinosaur displays for kids. Tiger Park Pattaya. This is for your animal lover out there looking to get up close and personal with some cute creatures. This is the place to be, and there's even a chance to snap a photo with these majestic creatures. Next, if dolphins are your thing, you won't want to miss this show. It's not just dolphins either. There are adorable seals in the mix too, and trust me, it's cute overload. Next, Khao Chi Chan. The stunning attraction features the largest laser-carved Buddha image in the world, standing at 109 meters tall and 70 meters wide. It's a must-visit landmark in Pattaya, offering a serene and spiritual experience. And for water park enthusiasts, this place is a dream come true. Columbia Pictures Aquaverse got lots of attraction inspired by popular movies and cartoons. It's a thrilling adventure for the whole family.
If you are an adrenaline junkie, Pattaya beaches offers a plethora of adventure activities
like parasailing, jet skiing, or even microlight flying. Don't worry about safety either. Professional guides and safety measures are in place to ensure fun, yes, yet secure experience. Located in Royal Garden Plaza, this museum is a treasure trove for oddities and curiosities from around the world. With over 350 exhibits and 10 themed galleries, it's guaranteed to give you a spine-tingling experience. Step back in time at Legend Siam, where Thai architecture and cultural heritage come to life. From towering giants to intricate sculptures, it's a feast for the eyes and must-visit landmark in Pattaya. Lastly, don't miss out on the dazzling performances at Alcazar Cabaret Show or Tiffany Show. They are so spectacular you won't believe your eyes. And for unique dining experience, it's a cafe in the middle of the sea offering fresh seafood and stunning sunset views. Plus, they even have a speedboat transfer included in the price. Another fantastic spot similarly is Ocean Sky Cafe, a floating cafe in the middle of the sea for just 250 baht. You can enjoy fresh squid and even try your hand at squid fishing for free. It's a perfect place to unwind and take in the beautiful view of Pattaya. There are some pretty awesome nightlife spots that you can check out in Pattaya. At Anna Anand Resort and Villa Pattaya is known as one of the best spots to catch breathtaking sunset, perfect if you are into a romantic vibe. Another option is the Sky 32, located on the 32nd floor of the Grand Center Point, Pattaya. It boasts two zones, an indoor air-conditioned area and an outdoor zone. The outdoor area lets you step out of some amazing photo ops, soak in the chill vibe and enjoy stunning views of the sky. There are also plenty of other spots nearby Pattaya that I highly recommend checking out. Some of them aren't even in Pattaya but are just a short drive away, offering even better beaches and atmospheres.
Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out when we are taking you to the nearby hidden gems around Pattaya, especially if you couldn't care less about the walking street and more into beautiful beaches.